In our presentation today, in our performance for you today, we would like to play for you and with you. So this story about Peter and the Wolf is a musical story written by Sergey Prokofiev. And he was commissioned by the director of the Central Children's Theater in Moscow, which is overseas in the big country of Russia. So that first performance was a big success. Children loved it. And since then, this has become a typical and a great asset to all children and adults as well. So the story is built on introduction of different instruments. As you know, there are different musical instruments, and there is a big symphony orchestra that consists of those different musical instruments. With this in mind, Prokofiev wanted to introduce children to this musical instrument. And he created characters who you will be seeing in this play. And each character is represented by a specific instrument. And let me run by you this main motifs, main melodies of those characters. Peter is the main hero. He is a boy who lives with his grandmother. They have a house, and there is a big green meadow in front of the house. And then across is a forest, woods, where sometimes wolves come. And sometimes they even come up. So, the Peter is represented by a string quartet in the score. String quartet consists of 2 violins, viola, and cello. Here is the melody of Peter as it sounds on the piano. So this is Peter. Then there is a bird, Peter's friend. Bird is represented by flute. And flute plays very, very high. It's a woodwind instrument, and here where the flute plays. So that's your bird. Then, after that, you will see duck. The duck is played by an oboe. And here is the duck's melody. And there is also a cat. And the cat is represented by clarinet and sounds like this. Very soft sound, like cat's paw. And then there is a grandfather who is, as you know, sometimes can, yes, when we do something wrong. And here is the grandfather. Another hero, and actually they're all heroes. main heroes or secondary characters here. They're all very important. And the last one for me to introduce is Wolf. Wolf is, oh, I forgot to tell you that grandfather is bassoon. And then 3 horns play to represent wolf. Big, bad, great wolf. So these are the melodies and the instruments that represent them. And that's how it is played by the orchestra. However, and here is the most important part that I want you all to hear. How many of you study the piano? Could you? Wow, I have a big competition coming up. And I forgot to tell you that my name is Eteri Andjaparidze. I am the pianist here. I teach the piano at the University. And I hope that very soon we all will be able to put together this kind of plays or some other pieces here at the hall. So I'm looking forward to collaborating with you at some point soon. And I'm very glad that so many pianists are here today. Because what we are going to do today, we are going to introduce to you that one of the biggest instruments, such as the piano, is capable of playing the role of all other instruments that I just introduced to you through this melody. Piano can imitate flute, bassoon, French horn, string orchestra, entire symphony orchestra, jazz band, sounds of nature, everything. And here we are, members of the AmerKlavier Studio at DePaul. And AmerKlavier word stands for American Piano. And that is the title to the studio that I lead here at DePaul. And all of us will play for you this presentation on the piano and on stage. So we want all of you to know that the piano is a universal instrument. The piano can do anything and imitate any sounds, be a singer, be an orchestra, and let's begin our story. Let's see how it unfolds. Thank you very much. I hope you will be interested. You will stay quiet because you also need to learn that in order to appreciate fully what is going on stage. You need to stay quiet. So let's begin.
Let me tell you all a story. Early one morning, Peter opened the gate and went out onto the big green meadow. On the branch of a big tree sat a little bird, Peter's friend. "All is quiet," chirped the bird gaily. She was glad that Peter had not closed the gate, and decided to take a nice big swim in the pond, in the meadow.